There's only one Boxingego. Ricky Hatton warns Tyson Fury of imminent danger from Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. And I'm going to talk about it in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Listen, if you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. I drop daily boxing content. This is what's in it for you. Daily boxing content, live streams. We have fun over here. Click the link, subscribe. You won't regret it. Boxing Ego, we working. Now, top stories. This doesn't look good. Daily Mail, Ricky Hatton warns Tyson Fury not to underestimate Deontay Wilder's murderous punching power. Ricky Hatton is frustrated by Tyson Fury's rematch with murderous Deontay Wilder. Hatton warns Fury Wilder is a 187 puncher doing things right with Malik Scott. Now, off rip, this doesn't look good if you're a Tyson Fury fan or a Paulie Malignaggi fan, but I'll get back to that in just one moment. Now we have it pulled up. Daily Mail, link in the description. Ricky Hatton warns Tyson Fury not to underestimate Deontay Wilder's murderous punches after studying Bronze Bomber training clips and the heavyweight duo prepare for a trilogy. Now, Ricky Hatton says that be careful not to underestimate Deontay Wilder and his murderous punches. Bronze Bomber withdrew, or it says Bronze Bomber drew with Fury in November. We know what happened. The second fight, Wilder's been posting clips. Look at the man's bicep. So he's been posting these clips. Malik Scott, here's a little preview. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, look at that body shot. Smash the like button. So he's disguising the, oh, look at it. Look at Wilder's face right there. He's like, oh my God. Tyson Fury. Bro, look at how much yard he has too as well, like his property. So Malik Scott, as we know, his new addition to the team, a trainer. And it said, could Tyson Fury be underestimating Deontay Wilder? Possibly, Ricky Hatton wrote in a column for the Metro. That's the first question everyone is going to ask of him. If there's going to be any complacency, especially given how easily he won the second fight. But no one is mentioning, except for your boy Ego, how Fury has been accused of cheating. We can't overlook this and just move on with the conversation and act like Tyson Fury Glovegate 1 and Glovegate 2 is something that doesn't exist. Ricky Hatton, but Tyson will know he will need to be even more switched on. I know Wilder will be embarrassed deep down over the last fight ended, and he's going to come up more determined, right? This is a picture. Wilder is looking in shape. He's looking chiseled. So we see Wilder looks to be taking this from the eye test all too seriously. Like he's really looking for some get back. Tyson has got to be determined as him no matter what happened last time. And let's have it right. This is what we're talking about. Deontay Wilder is a murderous puncher. Like just the fact that he used that word out of all words, like he could have said dangerous puncher or vicious puncher or big puncher. He says a murderous puncher. I've seen clips with him working with Malik Scott. I know that. Fury has been due to face Joshua Garbage. We'll just move on. But a court ruled Wilder had the right to a third fight, which I told you guys. I don't care about all this Joshua Fury talk. Let's skip to the good parts for y'all. The only good to come out of this is that we have two good heavyweight fights. These aren't marking times for Fury and AJ. These are two competitive, dangerous fights. This summer, you got Fury, Wilder, and hopefully AJ as well. You see the operative word, hopefully. You know what I mean? The UK, the British teeth. Oh yeah, mate. Bang. There's a lot of hope going on in the UK right now. Two good heavyweight fights. Once those two nights are complete, let's go back to where we kicked off before, because right now, there's no conversations from the other side of us saying, let's get it in the diary for December, blah, blah, blah. So that's basically what you guys need to see. Ricky Hatton, who was in the corner for Tyson Fury and pulled Fury's glove up, seemingly in the first fight, the first Wilder fight. He watched his man, his fighter, get knocked unconscious by Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, because he was in Fury's corner in that first fight. Let's get to it. Wilder, he looks to be having fun. He looks to be at peace. The only people that I see that seem like their feathers are ruffled is the UK fans of Tyson Fury. Wilder is laughing and we'll see how the press conference goes tomorrow. Wilder looks to be in great spirits. Like all that Tyson Fury people, listen, Ricky Hatton, old media, they told you that something was wrong and Deontay Wilder would never be mentally the same and Wilder was depressed. That's BS. Look at him. He doing the nay or whatever, working on skills. Appointed Malik Scott and gave him more responsibility. So what is old media even talking about that Wilder is not in good spirits? It's like wishful thinking. I heard of the laws of attraction and The Secret and things like that, but that's not how this works. You can't put Wilder into a depressed state because that's what you want. Nobody on Wilder's team said he was depressed. Not Tay, not Malik Scott, not his wifey, not Wilder himself. So it's looking real bad for old media because they left this man for dead. They kicked him, hit him, put the thorn crown on his head like he was Jesus, crucified him, nailed him to a cross, tried to make money without him. And this is the same black man, Olympian, American, who gave Fury the opportunity. He gave Fury a second chance at life because nobody was really worried about Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. He was fat. He was out of shape. He was doing coke and crack and all this stuff. Man, keep calling me, man. Keep Scotty, I don't want to die. You're gonna kill me, man. Right? He was in the Carter. Wilder gave him an opportunity. And what did Fury do to repay him? Like Dr. Dre said, I started this gangster and this the motherfucker. Thanks I get, hello. And now look at Wilder's caption. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting picture paragraphs unloaded. Wise words being quoted. Peep the weakness in this boxing game is sold. I can't wait. He says revenge is priceless. You can't put a price on that. Ricky Hatton, all these dudes, they can say whatever they want. But now the chickens or the hens have come to roost or whatever the saying is. Now you see Fury fans seem like they're actually worried. When Wilder, it didn't appear to them, not me, because I told you what was going on, because you would not know what's going on. When it appeared to them that Wilder was out of it and hadn't won the arbitration, or the, certain people like Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn and Fury were making it seem like Joshua Fury could be next or would be next, and Wilder had no chance in heck to win the arbitration, and they were building fights on top of that. When that was happening, Wilder was working in silence, saying nothing, going through the mediation arbitration process while y'all left him for dead. And Fury, now he has to switch gears. All of a sudden, everybody's worried for Fury. Everyone's talking about, oh, he's looking good with Malik Scott. He's a murderous puncher. Even his own daddy, stunting like his daddy, John Fury, says, I hope my son doesn't get complacent. You guys said you didn't even want to see. Look at the fakeness that we see in the boxing game. These people said Wilder was a one-trick pony. Tyson Fury said Wilder can't learn anything else in his career. He's 35 years old. It's too late for the man. This is what Fury said. He said, this is the end of the road. I got Wilder's mojo in me pocket. It's in me back pocket. This is what the man said. Says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Now all of a sudden, Ricky Hatton, Frank Warren, John Fury, all these dudes are coming out the woodwork and they're talking about, oh yeah, this is a super dangerous fight, and Malik Scott and Wilder, they look focused, and they're already staging the excuses for you, telling you like, oh, I hope Tyson Fury doesn't get complacent. They're already like starting to create the patsy. Wilder's looking focused. Wilder is clearly in shape. Malik Scott, Wilder said he's a genius, and now they're already setting the stage for Tyson Fury to fail. Like, oh, Tyson Fury can't get complacent. He has to take training serious. What champion do you have to tell him to do his job and to be disciplined and to not do drugs or not drink and get off the bottle and to take a murderous puncher serious? But this is how they baby Tyson Fury. Wilder said it himself. He says, white privilege does exist in this boxing world. And you see it with Tyson Fury and similar guys like Tyson Fury. Why should we have to baby a champion who allegedly destroyed Wilder, like old media is saying? And Wilder's supposed to be depressed and a one-trick pony that can never improve. But now everyone sounds all scared. John Fury said he's worried and he doesn't want to fight. And Tyson Fury, his son, should put the belt in the bin, in the trash can, and just move on without him. It's looking so crazy. Bomb Squad is back. Use my link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is an awesome way to level up your YouTube content. Wilder Fury press conference tomorrow. I can't wait. We'll see what we're going to see. TUBEBUDDY, use my link if you want to make some money on this platform like yours truly. All of a sudden, everybody seems to be worried about that man, DW. And it's ironic, like Alanis Morissette said. Oh, watch out for his right. But he was a murderous puncher in the first fight. That's how he got dropped and knocked down Tyson Fury. Now all of a sudden people are, when it gets real and Wilder does the unthinkable and beats you in court, which is not really unthinkable. I told you that Wilder had a case. It was old media that told you that Deontay Wilder didn't have a case. And now Fury can't look at, there's Ricky Hatton right there pulling down the glove. Oh my gosh. Now he can't do his little cheat codes. Tyson Fury's gonna be under a microscope. It's on now. July, look at his man's ear bleeding. I can't wait. July 24th. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be talking about, look at the floppy glove. It's over. July 24th. Mr. Gumby Gloves. We gonna see. We gonna see what murderous puncher Wilder has in store. And I told you this from the beginning. How you gonna count out a murderous puncher? Now people starting to come to their senses. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel because you're not gonna want to miss what's next. Peace. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TUBEBUDDY. I've used TUBEBUDDY for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TUBEBUDDY and level up your channel faster. We working.